Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm SimonOuma and I'm here with Minnevolved.
Heyo! We are back.
Investigating.
Yeah, we're still figuring out what the hell happened to Sakura. So I knew this chapter would come, but I was not prepared. Still.
Yes, this one's a doozy for sure.
Sakura's so cool, and then this happens, and yeah, I can't talk about why, but we'll get there. We gotta go to the chem lab because we talked to Hiro, and I don't know, he's lying about some bullshit, and we're just trying to figure it out. So we're gonna go do that. I could probably teleport,
yes.
Actually.
He is being shady.
He's being. I mean, that's nothing new, to be honest, but.
True.
So, let's see. 2F, 1F. There's the physics lab. It's the fourth floor, right?
Yeah.
Stairs to 3. Yeah, we'll just go from here. Cool. I can remember things. Yeah. This is the cool hallway.
Yeah, they don't always let you teleport to, story-specific places, so it's probably as close as you can get.
I don't remember where it's at. I was looking at the sign on the door there.
Oh, fair.
That door looks a little important. Oh, is it this one? It's probably this one. This one looks important and different. It is this one. Yay!
Here we go.
What?
Oh, fuck. You're in here?
Well, I guess I get to read already. The jerk is back.
Yeah.
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way.
Rude. Yeah, I got it.
I think what you meant to say was... Yes, sir, I understand.
No, that's not what I meant to say at all. Get that smug fucking...
Don't treat Makoto like your slave.
He's just such a dick. I cannot even... Part of me just wants to talk to him to get it out of the way.
Might as well.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm bothering you anyway. So, did you find out anything?
He's not telling you.
Somehow I can sense him saying, "Leave me alone," without him even having to say it. Well, can you, not be in a room with another person then? Byakuya, can you leave? Can you leave now that we're here? Let's start investigating some things and ignoring this dude. There's stuff on the floor here.
Oh yeah, there is.
Can I... Where's the button? Oh, I can't check it.
You should be able to once you click that thing, because then it'll, zoom you in closer to everything.
Click what thing? Oh, that? Wait.
Yeah.
The cupboard?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, fair enough. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, sure enough. Alright. It looks like these shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. I love modular cabinets and furniture. They're fun.
Yeah.
But more important right now, what is that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. I want to kind of see what else is here first, just in case. Let's see, what's on the shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. Interesting. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit Section A. Huh? But wait! Did I do the important thing by accident?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well.
I mean, they're all important things, so it's fine.
Yeah, fair enough. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Oh, it's got a skull and crossbones on it too. That can't be good.
That's not protein.
It's definitely not. Could someone have put it here on accident? Doubtful. Let's look at Section B. Come on, computer, you can do it. So on this shelf is... It looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are.
They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction.
Okay.
How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss.
Listen, I ain't no chemist, my guy. I got my own expertise. Isn't that kind of harsh? Don't let him bully you.
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
Bruh.
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well.
Again, everybody's got different expertise. You're right that shit can be useful, but like, chill, bro. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit Section B. Fair enough. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Yeah, it's probably Section C that we need to worry about.
Yeah.
In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. Why am I Makoto right now?
On to the next one.
Like, here I am just, like, saying exactly, like...
Yeah.
That was pretty close to my wording, too.
Yeah.
On this shelf is... one look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. Yeah, those look pretty intense. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. Yeah, so C9 must go there.
Yep.
So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit Section C. Okay. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. I can't help but feel like that is suspiciously close to the dietary stuff still. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like that should be in a completely separate part of the room.
Yeah, you would think.
Sakura must have gotten the poison powder from Section A, or the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on here. Or there. Whatever. Close enough. Alrighty, Chem Lab shelf has been added to the truth bullets. Very good. Okay, and then of course there is the stuff down here.
All that yellow with all those footprint little shape holes in it.
Those are footprints?
Yeah.
Those do not look like feet to me. Not at all like feet. What?
They're footprints.
It looks like they're coming out of the container.
These little footprint
That's so...
dots in the yellow.
Yeah, but those don't look like footprints. Like, I see what you're talking about, they just don't look like footprints to me at all.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, let's see. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Oh, they're not footprints. Those are shards of glass.
Oh yeah, maybe on this side. I think the footprints are were on the other image towards the left of it.
Probably.
It's fine.
Probably, but here they're definite. That's why they don't look like footprints, because they ain't. Took me a second. You know you're blind when. It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Oh.
Would you like to hear something interesting?
Oh, you suddenly give a shit? I am more than willing to dog on this dude at this point.
I know, right? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out. And at that point, this room wasn't like this.
Okay. Then this powder must have been spilled. I mean, yeah, it's broken on the floor.
So, in other words...
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident.
Huh. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Alright. Let's see. Source of the powder has been added to the truth bullets. Very cool. Here's the footprints.
Yeah, there's a mess of them.
There it is. Those look like feet. These are footprints? That is a lot of powder on the floor though, damn. And they're only in front of the left shelf. Huh.
How do these footprints relate to this scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan.
I mean, I'll give him credit, that's smart. By we, do you mean me?
Of course. How kind of you to offer.
I swear, Byakuya, you are the most punchable person in this group right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
I am in, like, zero mood for his bullshit today.
I mean, Hina did slap him before.
Yeah, no, but, like, I'm just kind of echoing that, because, like, at this point, like, I am genuinely in no mood for his crap. Specifically his. Oh, boy. Okay. With, an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. You fucking...
What?
Okay, nope. I'm not fighting that battle today.
Well, let's go. Chop chop.
Okay. No, you are poking far too many buttons, my guy.
Minnie needs to chill today.
Yeah, no.
Not take it out on Byakuya.
Maybe I should take it out on Byakuya. He's at least fictional. I don't know.
Sure.
Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. Pretty decent sketch, honestly. It's good enough anyway. So how's this?
Not bad. For you, I mean.
Ugh, I really... Byakuya, don't fucking push me. For me?
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left.
Interesting.
That's what the footprints tell me.
So he's suggesting that someone just came in, and so he's suggesting that the person that left the footprints didn't drop the bottle,
Seems to be that way.
unless they threw the bottle or something, which would be weird because they would have had to have thrown that first. And the angle of that would have been weird.
Yeah, because the bottle's all the way like closer to the C side than the A side.
Yeah,
the footprints
and
are.
if they threw it from from like the diagonal, it wouldn't have spread out quite like that.
That's true. These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Kodo, are they yours?
Bro! No!
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes, and I'll confirm their size for myself.
I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. This would have been the perfect punching moment, Makoto.
Yep. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big.
Too big. Okay.
Unfortunately, I must admit it. These are not your footprints.
Cool, great. Can I have my shoe back? Unfortunately.
But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to.
So what? We gotta look at everybody's feet?
Yeah, and find the shortest person who would fit them.
I see. Then these prints are a really valuable clue. Interesting. How do I... Oh. Oh. Wait. So there's nothing else here, yeah?
Think so.
In this
We
bit?
do also need to check the crime scene again.
Yeah, okay. First I have to check this area, or check out this area.
I guess we missed something then.
Did we? What could we have missed? I don't see nothing. Because, like, we looked at this already. There's a bunch of yellow... Oh, there's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint.
Oh, there we go. I guess they want us to look at the powder more closely.
Ugh, okay. It's like, I think we got it. There's powder on the ground game. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder.
Well, it needs to trigger a truth bullet for it, so, you know.
Fair enough. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Ah, I see. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would had to have been spilt right around the time of the incident. Interesting. That's all I can tell for now. There it is. We got the footprints.
We did.
Hooray! I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. And that is our prompt to vacate, I suppose.
Back to the crime scene.
Yeah, I mean, I guess unless there's anything else to look in here. Does not seem to be, though.
That should be it.
Alright, fair enough. We gotta go. We gotta go back down. There it is. I know how to walk. Or run.
Hey,
Oh, hi!
So, Makoto, how's your investigation going?
Still kind of piecing shit together. I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
I see. So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go to see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
And that someone seems to be Hiro.
Does.
But like, I don't know. Someone's lying.
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress of my own.
Oh, good!
Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These free things have revealed new clues. You'll do well to look them over one more time.
Okay. Alright, let's start with...
There's the magazine trigger I was trying to find last time.
Gotcha. Gotcha, that makes sense. Hi, Hina. Well, we're gonna check Sakura out one more time real quick.
Or Sakura.
Yeah. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out.
Give me a second. We gotta get into investigation mode. We're clearing out the frustration that we couldn't take out on Byakuya, you know? Deep breaths. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
Byakuya pissed me off. Leave me alone, Kyoko. Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
I was getting there. Chill, girl. Nobody's giving Makoto a break today. Damn.
No. Drag on Makoto Day.
Fucking A.
There's no getting around it.
Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. I thought although there are still some times I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal.
Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
Which is fucked up for someone your age, not gonna lie. What?
Sorry. Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, look here.
Oh. Her shoes?
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep?
I do, in fact. Interesting. Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
Good thing we went there first.
Yeah.
That powder is clue number 1.
I suppose it would be, because that places her in the lab.
It does.
Alrighty. Yellow powder has been added to the truth bullets.
Hey,
Next is the wound on her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
It would seem.
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow,
Did somebody hit her multiple times?
but instead received 2 blows to the head.
No. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
Huh.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail.
So she didn't fight back.
It would appear that way.
Kyoko's examination summary has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Well then. Yikes. Okay, so let's do the magazine rack then. Actually. Now we'll do the magazine rack. Boom. Let's do it. We gotta look at all the things anyway.
That is true.
Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Oh,
There it is.
this is... That's written in blood. It says Toko in blood.
It sure does.
Oh, jeez. On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it.
Kyoko, is this...
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
Oh, I see what she's getting at. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back, upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago.
Wait, so were we looking at it upside down, or did we flip it over?
I think you probably flipped it over when you were leafing through it, but it was in there upside down, so she would have put it back that way.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, because I feel like, you know, if it was upside down, I feel like there should have been a reason for it, you know?
Yeah, there probably was. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking.
Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. Also, no, considering... I don't think so.
Forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We have to use it to, we have to use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. I already know that she didn't write it. Sakura didn't write that.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright. And for once, that's not me remembering spoilers, that's just her hands were spotless.
Yeah, so she couldn't have written it.
I'm smart. Right. I think Kyoko said she'd found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Alright. Something new. Something new. Hi.
So, did you figure it out?
I think you're gonna have to explain it, ma'am.
Now, there's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay close attention, and you're sure to find it.
Okay. I want to see if I can spot it. They're all holding chess pieces.
That would be the clue, yes.
Oh, okay. And they're all different ones, so is it like... I don't know chess. A correlation. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is? Yeah, time is of the essence, to be fair.
So...
That is true. We have a trial coming up. I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions, so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
I mean... I get that. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer.
I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
We still haven't forged that super strong friendship yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Only to a degree?
Getting there, baby steps.
Monokuma. Oh, so like Makoto still doesn't actually know.
Hey,
Okay.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right?
Okay, let's do it. An experiment?
anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too.
Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass.
With that, Kyoko left the room.
Have fun running into Byakuya!
I know, right? I really don't know what this is about, but... what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the bottom and... the broom. I can read. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up...
Sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work.
Alrighty. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights.
Oh. I think I might know what she's suggesting here.
Alrighty then. I already do know.
Compare the weights of what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on my thoughts here. You know,
Fair enough.
because we'll see.
The pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles, that's still intact.
Why do you want to do that?
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Oh,
listen,
First, let's compare the weight of two of the normal Monokuma bottles.
yeah, they balance out. So that means they're of equal weight. It's balanced.
in other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same.
I need to stop thinking ahead, I feel like.
You're good.
Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see?
If it's the same, it should still be balanced, no?
It should be, yes.
Well, a normal assumption would be... either they'll balance out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try.
Oh, it's heavier!
It is quite a bit heavier, yes.
So what, is the glass different? Because if the figure is the same, then... Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
It was a different bottle. Wait, but why? What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together.
Yeah, so this is what I was thinking, is that she's saying that the broken bottle isn't the same as the Monokuma bottle.
Not exactly.
No?
Not quite.
hey,
Something's not the same, though. Something...
And I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you.
I don't... If it isn't that, then what could it be, though?
Well, I could give the answer, but that's not really fun.
Cause my thought is, right, if it was still the same, like, if it was just the broken Monokuma bottle, right? Like, it should weigh the same as the normal one still, because it would be the same pieces, right?
It should if it was the same amount of bottles.
The same amount?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. I'll think about that for a little bit. Okay.
That's the only clue I'll give without giving the answer away.
And I feel like you were quite generous with that one.
I was, yes.
Well, shit. We timed this actually really well.
Yeah, I figured that was
Got
the
me
last clue,
sleeping.
too.
Your investigation was just so boring, I couldn't stay awake.
Sir.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
I feel like we are insanely unprepared for this.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Yeah, there's so many unanswered questions
See
still.
you soon.
It's already time? But the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Oh, okay, well, friends, we have hit, around 44 minutes, at least according to our recording timer here.
Oh, we got through the investigation, so
We
that's
did.
good.
We did. We somehow timed that pretty well. So you know what? I think we're gonna leave the trial for the next one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Things are gonna get kind of crazy, to be honest.
Yep,
I
this is a pretty good case.
I don't quite know how we're gonna solve this one, because apparently I'm a little off on some of the details here. So we're gonna have to we'll figure it out together, you know.
That's fair. There's a lot to solve here.
Apparently so. But you know what, y'all? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did recording it. Sorry that I'm a little bit scattered today also, jeez. And for the Byakuya rage.
Byakuya rage is fine. He deserves it.
he kinda does. But anyway, y'all, we'll catch you next time for this very, very likely insane trial.
Yes, the crazy trial. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye!
Bye.